Okay, now we're back on Riven. There's several bad endings in this game. Several fail states. With the code that we just learned from Catherine's journal, we can go straight to the end. But it just won't be the good ending, you know? So, let's keep going. We need to go back to Map Island. I think we're done here for now. Because we still can't power the dome. So I think we have to take the minecart once again. Okay. Now we're back here. This should be Map Island. Let's actually go in here this time. You can see there's some kind of room below me. Can't access it yet though. There's another elevator here, and there's a button on the left here. Okay, there's a walkway, and at the end of it, there's a small panel with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons. One for each of these corresponding islands. So it looks like this is supposed to be like a map. You can see that when you click on the button, it'll raise and lower the water for that individual island that you've selected. You know, like topography, but using water and heat from below. You can see there's like the steam pipes in the water. And the top right one is now kind of getting a little larger. You can see this might be a little hard to tell. Now the point of this is to help find the domes on each island, and in respect to this grid here, this 5x5 grid. So if we select a selection here on the, since it's one square, you can only see one island marked. So this is the easiest one to find. So you can see here is the dome for the island that we cannot access yet. And you should be able to kind of make out what it is every time you go to each individual map. You could also kind of tell that there was a giant tree there as well, but it was all cut down. It's like Tree Island. Here's the dome island, so you can see here the big great dome. And here off in the corner, you can make out the other dome. So it's somewhere in this top left area. Although depending on which way is north, That's the other thing to consider when you're writing these down. Which way is north right now? I couldn't tell you. I have the map. Okay, north would be... It's determined by this. So... This is north. So... I was right. The top left should be where that one is. Again, this is all you have to consider. This grid is like a massive grid, because I guess it would be 25 by 25. I guess you get this giant grid to place these fire marbles into, and the fire marbles are supposed to be corresponding to each dome that you're finding here. The thing I don't remember is the colors, but we find that out later. There's a way to figure out the colors in the game. Here I don't see a dome. Here, it's very hard to see. I think it's this. It must be, yes. This in the ground. Maybe one of these. Again, it's hard to say. I have a map of it all, so I know what to input when we get to where we are, where we need to be, and those are fixed. So, I guess if you really want to cheat, you can just use that. But this is, how you're supposed to figure it out. So I'm just showing that off. Okay, so again, assuming this is north. Whoops. Oh well. Have to rotate one more time. In the top left button. Let's see. No, the middle one. Middle left. Of that square, Okay, well, hopefully this makes sense. I guess the last one here. Okay, so now you have like the positions of what, all of them? So that's how you're supposed to find them out. Here's another dome. This is the one for this island. It's broken though, so let's just spam it. We got it. I wish there was an easier way to tell what symbol it was, but it's like kind of like power of deduction later on, I guess. You know, just figure out which one hasn't been used yet. Okay, well, let's see if we can find anything else on this island. Okay, I'm turning around. That's doing a 180. It's not showing you two paths. So let's, I guess, keep going. Now, when I arrived here, I saw there was another side to the tram. Maybe if I get into the tram and reverse it. We're in that red room that we saw. that? There's a person there. Well, we've seen white-robed people in the game already, depicted in images. The guildmasters. Perhaps that was one of them. And he just stole our car. Good thing we can call it back. It's too bad it had to be like that. Let's go back though. Let's go down this path. Area. I was just taking a second to just look at the room. I love this room. There's some stairs that go up. There's another chair here. Let's sit down. Some levers on each side, some other buttons. This is supposed to be Catherine's room. I wonder, since I came here before... Oh no. Okay, good, you can still see her. I thought she also walked around here, but I might be wrong. Regardless, it's just a little imager there. Let's do the other one. Okay, got another panel here. So you can see this button turns on this light. This is a blue light. I know that sounds a little silly to say out loud, but now we know this symbol is blue. So that means that dome on the fire marble grid is going to be the blue one, whichever dome this one corresponds to. So let's see. You can do it all by color essentially. You still do kind of need to. It really helps to write down all the symbols you come across for all the domes, though. You see them for such a split second. Okay, so this one. writing it down. Okay. The dot in the middle. Blue. Okay, let's see what this one is. Oh, wrong way. Oh, it turns it all the way. Okay. So this one is number 1. The light doesn't turn on. Okay. So that's unknown. It's a little weird. Maybe I should turn it the other way. Red. Was a real life work. So when I get control of the game again, okay, it's the symbol here. The line down the middle. This one is red. Oh, it still wants to turn. I'm sorry, I turned the wrong way again. Let's see. Oh, regardless, it turns. Does it always turn this way? Hold on. I keep going to the left instead of the right. There. I don't know why I'm so dumb. There. Let's see, we've done. This is yellow. Okay. Just a horizontal line. This was red. This is the one we don't know of. Blue. This one is green. And that's a 0. I think that's all the colors that we can learn. Wait, that was yellow. Hold on. So the other one was orange. I don't recall orange ever being used. So the game gives you 2 colors, or maybe 1 color that you don't use. And 1 that you have to just figure out on your own, or perhaps 2. I think it's the blue and the yellow one that you have to like enter, like you have to swap. Maybe it's the green. I don't remember now, but we'll get there. Don't worry. So this is yellow. Just have to draw it. Okay. The dot. Okay. Which leaves this one. That was red. Wait, how come? Oh, we got to do it anyways, cause cutscene. I see. I made a mistake in my notes, and I wrote 1 twice. So I just erased 1. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, erased. Done. Okay, so there's 1 color here that I don't know of. Blue, yellow, red, orange, green. I think that's gonna be purple. The broken color. Maybe? Okay, let's do red one more time. Okay. Well, let's not do that anymore. I don't want to provoke him and make the situation any worse for myself. Let's just get on out of here, shall we? I think we've learned enough that we can. I don't know how much more that we could have learned here. So let's get out. Oh, push the button, right. I suppose all that's left there to do is to power the dome somehow. Since that's what we need to use to get to Gen's 233rd? 233? I think that's what it is. Yeah. His 233rd age. Which is inside every one of the little domes. can see we're actually at the bottom of the jungle elevator here. This way. Just trying to think for a second. What I have to do next here. I have to go back to Dome Island. I think I can just walk there. Maybe I have to take this tram. Might be best to do this. Although I'm pretty sure I can also walk there. Let me go this way. Looks like I was right about this being some kind of viewing chamber. Okay. Now that we've aligned this, I recall there being... What does this do? Yes. So we need to raise this up. And then we need to walk around. Luckily we made this path earlier. Just rotate the dome room again. Once more. the walkway is raised up. We can go to the upper level where we find another lever. Okay, well that clearly isn't what I want to do right now. If we walk forward just a little bit more, you end up with the grid we saw earlier. And you can faintly make out the outline of the individual shapes of the islands. So you can kind of see how the grid is laid out. Kind of makes life a little easier when you're trying to put these marbles in. And again, I feel like we figured out the colors based on the dome numbers and the colors that we saw on the wheel. So we know red is the jungle one. So that's supposed to go somewhere around here. I'm just going to go ahead and put the rest in. I hope the puzzle making... Let's see, yellow isn't used. So that's the wild card or whatever. There's only five domes. So the green one is in this one. The blue one is in this one. And the purple one is somewhere like here. I think this is correct. These notes are really old, so hopefully they they still work. You know, I don't think the game changed. I don't know. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, and then there's a button here. Well, there's a giant explosion sound. And now you can hear this constant humming. So to me that says the power's on. The power in this dome is on. I would assume that all the other ones are also powered as well. So let's go to any of the other domes that we've seen on the island. Let's see where's the closest one. Well, I guess let's go this way. Take one. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. One more train car. To the jungle. I know there's one on this island too, but I don't want to have to like rotate the dome again or any of that nonsense. Okay. Let's find a dome. There's a neat little Easter egg in these caves. I don't know if it's these specific ones. It's actually quite a bit of them. You can see the developers' kits' faces in the walls. Like they've kind of hidden them. I'm trying to see if I can spot any of them right now. Just to point it out, but I don't know, I don't see it. But I know it exists. There's many faces in the game. There's a lot of hidden little stuff, little Easter eggs, and I guess I'll have to do another video for that if I really want to show that off. Just have to do a little bit of homework and figure out all of them once more. So I genuinely don't remember them all. I know there's a certain sequence of things that you have to do to unlock some of them. Let's go to the dome. It doesn't matter which dome you go to, as they all have the same linking book inside them, which is pretty nice. They all have the same code as well. But again, that code is just RNG, so every time you play the game, you gotta look through the journal, find out what the code is, and decode it once more. I suppose before I do anything, I should probably save the game, since I haven't done that the entire time. It might be nice to have that if I wanted to replay and get some different endings. I think I've maybe missed out on a couple of them already, but I don't know. Okay, so let me look at my notes here. It was 3, 7, 9, 13, 14. Okay, so this is 15, 14, 13, 10, 9, 7, 3. Just want 1, 2, 3. Just make sure. Okay. Please.